What is up, guys, and welcome back to another league racing video. This is round 4 of PMRL. We're racing at Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. It's a very iconic track, as you already know. Might not be on the calendar next year, as the contract expires at the end of this year. I'll miss this track if it's not on the calendar, as this is one of my favorite tracks. It just provides great racing, and it's a lot of fun to drive. Anyway, as we head out for our first qualifying run here in this short qualifying session, there's no rain expected on the forecast, so dry conditions for all of qualifying and the race. And I know I've said this in most of these league racing videos at this point, but I didn't really get to practice as much as I would have liked around here. However, I did practice enough to try and be competitive and comfortable with the car around here. But as we take a look at the standings, though, you can see we are 5 points behind Bingo, who is also a reserve driver, who was our teammate at Silverstone in the Haas. But this time out, we are driving the Alpine here, and we don't have a teammate, which actually makes it easier for a race strat, as we don't have to worry about our teammate wanting to pit on the same lap as us. So I guess that's a positive. As we pass the Williams, who has spun on his outlap at the campus corner.
Oh, he spun on his outlap. That's unfortunate, bruh. I also spun on my outlap.
And right after we say that, we also spin on our outlap after taking too much curb on the exit of turn 16. Fast forwarding a bit, we are coming up to the bus stop chicane, about to start our lap, and the Haas of orange in front of us spins.
Oh, that's gonna screw us. I fucking hit the brakes because I thought he was gonna stop ghosting.
Causing me to hit my brakes, slowing us down tremendously on the start of this lap. Coming up to Radion and El Rouge in 8th gear, flat out on one of the most fun corners on the entire calendar. Maybe only second to the Suzuka S's. Onto Camel Straight before braking and downshifting to 4th gear, as we've gone fastest in the first sector so far, but we get some understeer into the left-hander of Lacombe's, causing us to invalidate our lap.
I invalidate.
Onto our second flying lap now, already up on our Delta as we make our way into turn 1, as we get a bit of wheel spin on the exit, costing us a 10th, making our Delta go negative.
Got a little bit of wheel spin.
Yeah. But into Radion and El Rouge once more, leading to the Camel Straight. We get a pretty good run.
Let's try and not invalidate again.
Lacombe's, we get the traction we need to keep the car on track and not invalidate. But you can see the Haas behind got an amazing tow from us on the straight.
Alright, that's good, that's good.
We keep it clean through the downhill part of Sector 2. Now we see a car in front on his outlap, as we have a huge moment at campus, costing us another 2 tenths.
Snap there, that's fine.
As the car in front gives way. Staying off the curb of 16 as much as possible, as we don't want to invalidate our lap or spin, ruining our run. As we go through Blanchimont and up to the bus stop, we are a little cautious, costing us some time. We cross the line with a 147.067, but with a lot of time to gain with minimizing mistakes as well as track evolution. Shortly after this, however, the lobby glitched on the host end, so we ended qualifying, putting us
147
for the race start.
It's
race day here in Spa-Francorchamps, Belgium, for round 4 of Prime Motorsport Racing League. This is the longest circuit on the calendar, being 7 kilometers or 4.3 miles in length, with 2 DRS zones and 19 corners, with 9 to the right and 10 to the left.
Now Sergio Perez is going to be a bit under pressure with Pierre Gasly as they go side by side through Eau Rouge. And Pierre Gasly, what a move that was! Giovinazzi wall. And that, you can see George Russell trying to get out of the way. Oh yes, front right.
Yeah,
First,
so
he hit the wheel.
he did. He hit parts of Giovinazzi.
But now we have 20 cars in the pit lane and a light about to go green, and Bernd Mailander in the safety car after a wait of about 3 hours can leave the pit lane finally.
At the end of the formation lap here, I'm starting on the hard compounded tire and plan to pit for mediums on lap 9 or 10 to finish the race on. We also underfueled the car by half a lap because I expect to gain fuel throughout the race, as well as having a safety car to come out at some point. As we park up now, we hit
Not
the
a bad
purple.
park up.
Off the start, we have a very poor getaway as we spin our rear wheels, as we see the Ferrari on the right absolutely on rails off the start with the soft compound tire. We go really wide into turn 1 to stay out of any trouble, but we ride the curb, causing us to lose traction, and we've lost 2 positions from our start.
Damn it, I lost way too many spots off that start.
Through a rouge, something has happened to Orange as he's slow as we get a double toe from Laser and Devil ahead. Into Le Combs we go, and Devil tries to go to the inside, and they touch as we have to take avoiding action, and we see the Ferrari was spun around, and there was also an Alfa Romeo sideways. So much carnage here on lap 1. This also puts us up into the points as we are now in 10th.
And I'm hit.
Going into the sweeping right-hand corner, Orange taps our rear wheels, spinning us around, causing us to drop all the way down to 15th. As we skip to the end of lap 10 now, it's been quite a lonely race. We're going to pit for the medium set of tires with 44% tire wear.
Well, we probably won't have the freshest tires. We'll have the softer tires.
And as we come out of the pit, we are 24 seconds behind Laser. Several laps later, we have about 36% tire wear and still behind Laser by 5 seconds. But a full course safety car comes out.
Oh, safety car! Yes!
As you could hear, I was super excited since this will close up the field, giving us a chance to still score points since we will have 2 laps of racing left. Skipping to the end of the safety car, you can see that we pit for a new set of soft tires, as we weren't going to lose race position. We are sitting behind the lapped Williams, who was trying to let us pass and not ruin our race. But I didn't want the 5-second time penalty for passing under the safety car, so I thought he ruined my race.
You ruined our race, bro. Fuck!
As you can hear, I was very frustrated, as we are now 4 seconds behind the rest of the field. However, I should have just taken the 5-second penalty, and then after the race, it would have been removed by the stewards, as it would have been seen as an unfair penalty. Moving on though, to the last lap, we are just a little too far away to get 10th after penalties have been applied, so we crossed the line in 11th.
We're just barely outside the points again.
As we look at the standings now though, you may see that I got a full-time race seat with Williams. But you also see we only have 1 point still, as Patrick is poised to win this Drivers' Championship. But as we look over at the constructors, Aston Martin is leading Ferrari by 33 points going into Singapore. But that's going to do it for this video, so take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice.